Um, this is Kharlie M, and Happy New Year to everybody. I'm going to try and do just a few songs, just a quick live stream to start the new year. I'm going to do a few songs here. Some are old, at least one is brand new. I'm going to start out with a song from the latest album that I've actually released, and that was The Child in You. The song is Ode to Patricia. And I'm missing one piece here. I thought I had this together.
He is coming back, people.
Oh. Hope everyone enjoyed their New Year's Eve. It is technically New Year's Day, but it really doesn't feel like it because none of us have gone to bed yet. So, this is actually a very sad song. It's actually a song about a baby that was born, that was stillborn. And our son and his wife had this baby in 2015, and exactly 1 year later, they had another little girl, and she is our granddaughter, Asha. So. Patricia Diane was a beautiful girl who early and quickly was taken from this world. The Lord must have deemed her too good for earth below. So we had to say goodbye before we got to say hello. Patricia Diane, oh, what's in heaven's plan? You passed away and no one knew the cause. Both parents and grandparents devastated by the loss, with nothing left to do but trust the one who bore the cross. With nothing left to do but trust the one who bore the cross. Patricia Diane was lovely and fair, with longer legs and fingers and wisps of dark brown hair. She never got to grow up or see the light of day. Oh, but we will meet her once again on heaven's golden day. Patricia Diane, oh, what's in heaven's plan? You passed away, but no one knew the cause. Both parents and grandparents devastated by the loss, with nothing left to do but trust the one who bore the cross. With nothing left to do but trust the one who bore the cross. All right, my very next one, this one I have to have the lyric sheet for sure because I don't recall the lyrics, all of them. I haven't actually sung this one for anybody, not really even myself. I'm doing a remake of the Wedding Day album. I don't think everyone even knows about this one, but my son and his wife wanted a song written for the lighting of the Unity candle at their wedding 10 years ago. And what they ended up with was a little EP with 4 songs on it. I've remixed and remastered all of those, plus I've written a couple of new ones. And this one is one called Husband and Wife. I'm so very wrong. You may not agree, but you need harmony. Compromise will be your friend. On this you can surely depend. 25 years, courage and fears. You've been enriched by both victories and tears. Memories made will never fade. Treasures to keep you both happy. You stayed. 50 years, so very long. Romance and good humor have kept you strong. You're still on the road. The end is not yet, as long as you never forget. You never forget that you are still husband and wife. That went a little bit rusty with the uke because that music was all programmed on the computer to begin with, so today was the first time I played it. Just going to do a couple more just to start us off in the new year. It's late, so I'm not going to stay up and jam for hours or any of that. Huh?
Baby Olivia.
Yes. We've had cats in the house here for ever since right after we moved in, and we lost our little Stormy November the 8th. She crossed over the Rainbow Bridge, and we were kind of debating for a while if we wanted to really get another kitty, and we have a new one, I guess, coming tomorrow. She's a little bit older. We didn't really want to go with a kitten, and somebody has a 9-year-old gorgeous black and white kitty who they say is very mild-mannered and doesn't get into things much. Her name is Olivia, and we're excited about having Olivia come to live with us in her forever home. That's not what the next song is about, though. I'm going to switch instruments and do This Old Planet. Now, I recently rewrote some of the lyrics to bring it up to date a little bit, just a bit. So I might muff up a little in the second verse. I might not. We'll just see what happens. But I've been thinking about the mess that this old planet's in. Is it simply gross mismanagement or unforgiven sin? Is there any way to fix things up the way they should have been? Or are we witnessing in our lifetime the beginning of the end? The whole earth is getting warmer, but the jury was still out as to whether it's the work of man or simply came about. But yes, indeed, in years to come it was found that we're to blame. If we do nothing to prevent it, it could be a fatal shame. For far too long we fought these bloody wars conditions, unfit for man or beast. And I just can't help but wonder, what's all the fighting for? And if we won back years ago, how come we're still at war? I've been thinking about the mess that this old planet's in. Is it simply gross mismanagement or unforgiven sin? Is there any way to fix things up the way they should have been? Or are we witnessing in our lifetime the beginning of the end? The beginning of the end, the beginning of the end. Are we witnessing in our lifetime the beginning of the end? Is there any way to fix things up the way they should have been? Or are we witnessing in our lifetime the beginning of the end? We must stop this silly fighting, or mankind will surely pay. We must lay aside our foolish pride and work to save the day. If we all would come together, pray to God and count the cost, maybe we could save the weather, no more needless lives be lost. I've been thinking about the mess that this old planet's in. Is it simply gross mismanagement or unforgiven sin? Is there any way to fix things up the way they should have been? Or are we witnessing in our lifetime the beginning of the end? Is there any way to fix things up the way they should have been? Or are we witnessing in our lifetime the beginning of the end? The beginning of the end. And there we go. Guess I didn't do too bad on that one. Oh, trying to get practiced up and get back into it again. I was at the open mic at Mocha Moment on the 15th, and that was a lot of fun. There weren't too many of us there, and when it got right toward the end, everybody got their guitars, and I got my ukulele I was playing. We all just started to jam Christmas music and stuff, and it was so much fun. I'm basically going to do one more before I sign off here, and that is, Wendy might notice I changed the program just a wee bit. I'm actually going to do a song I wrote for Wendy a few years back. It's called Until That Day Comes. And I need to get rid of this thing because I don't need it. I'll clip it up here, I guess. All right. There may come a day when the children never play and the eagles have no wings and the squirrels have nothing to do, when the cats will never fight, when the owl just sleeps at night. But until that day comes, I will always be in love with you. And there may come a day when men put their guns away and the people who make laws can see each other's point of view. Everybody does what's right, There'll be no more black or white. But until that day comes, I will always be in love with you. We waste all our lives waiting for some things to change, either wishing they would or praying that they wouldn't, doing many things we know full well we shouldn't. There may come a day when the earth will melt away and the sun cannot rise, so the sky will never be blue. And some evening we may find that the stars no longer shine. But until that day comes, I will always be in love with you. But until that day comes, I will always be in love with you. That's it. And that concludes my show for tonight. I was going to keep it brief, and I did. I hope you all enjoyed it, and have a happy new year. And may comfort find you, or peace, joy, happiness, whatever you need in life. That's it for tonight.
Mhm.